There is no more Twitter. Have you guys heard? There is no more Twitter. Twitter has gone the way of, wait a minute, is it X-rated or what? But Twitter's gone away. Carlee Russell admits that she lied about everything. Y'all remember Carlee Russell's story? We talked about it last week.
Oh,
I got a story to tell y'all about that happened here in Arkansas about a psychiatrist. We got that and a whole lot more. But what most important here is, how are you doing tonight? I'm not sure what this button's going to go to. We're going to Gary.
It's a surprise.
There's Gary. What's up, Gary?
I'm doing good, but not so good now that my game over sign's not on. I'm going to turn this baby
Turn
off.
your game over because game's just starting, baby. The game has just begun, but it doesn't matter. Let me see what this button goes to. There's Marty over there.
It's
Marty
just like
and Classy.
crap sheet.
It is. It's like musical.
What's up, everybody? Glad y'all here with us. Happy National Tequila Day.
National Tequila Day.
We should be drinking.
Well, that was
tequila.
yesterday, right?
Well, yesterday, yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, we celebrated again this
That's
morning.
why I'm drinking.
Here we go. Oh, there we found him, Father Fortenberry.
Here I am.
Hey, and there's no names out there. We got a new computer. We're working out some details.
Yeah, working out some details.
Technical difficulties here, but anyway, Father Fortenberry, how are you?
Red cheeked. Apparently, I would
You
like
stay
to.
red-cheeked.
I know I do stay red cheeked. I would like to say this. Everyone, well, y'all know how I like to be a mild
Partake in
prepper,
drinking.
a little mild prepper.
Yes, you like to prep.
So I've been listening to Itsdoomdaypodcast. Podcast.
Yes, I've heard
So,
one episode as well.
You can find it on all the podcast places.
All the podcast. Yeah, they got some really good content. They have really made me rethink my bug out bag situation. So thank you guys.
They're doing an actual episode that Jamie suggested to him, Bug Out Bags for Kids. So check it out. It's Doomsday Podcast. One of the guys from Arkansas, Al and Jester. They come out, I think, once a week on Sunday.
Maybe twice a week.
Twice a week.
I know
Anyway, check it out.
that's good content.
If you've ever thought about what it would take, and now this last one has to be DW, at least I think it is. There he is.
Why does he look so skinny?
DW. He does look
I
skinny.
am, fool.
He paid me to make him look skinnier than
Yeah.
Can I
look-
pay for that?
It's the lighting, because I look perfectly like tan.
And I guess I could put some words up here like, hey, skinny or whatever.
That's probably what people look like in a Barbie movie.
But look, I don't know about you guys. I think we talked about it earlier, but this has been the Monday there's
been
ever
Super
been
Monday.
It has been a super Monday.
But you know what? It could get worse because some people staged their own kidnapping. They did. Let me pull this story up. This comes to us from the Daily Wire. Let's see if this even works.
That's what happened to Jamie's
There
phone when
it
he
is.
got kidnapped.
It was all fake. Carlee
my.
Russell's reveals she made up kidnapping and seeing a toddler on the side of Alabama Interstate after over a week of life. Yep, Fortenberry, take your drink because you called it
Jamie
first.
called it. So is anyone surprised that this is fake? No.
No. I tried to give her a
they
benefit of
shouldn't
doubt,
be.
but it didn't work.
You tried.
I tried.
I tried.
Look, never give them the
Hey,
benefit of the doubt.
there's more to this story too, because not only did she fake it, it didn't cost a lot of money. People looking for her. She was gone 49 hours. She showed up as if nothing ever happened. But
All that.
With money in their boots.
with money in her book, there was
In her boots?
$63,000 raised to assist in the search for Miss Carlee Russell.
They should charge her $63,000 for.
Well, I'm not
all
sure she
of
got
the-
They should charge her $663,000.
Her lawyer came out today and said, my client apologizes for her actions to the community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies, as well to her friends and family.
But you know, more importantly, women are taken every day, and this right here does not help with actual abductions.
I mean, what she did, in the end, doesn't really do anything in essence for her or her case. Nothing was broken, but how many police went to her case that could have been doing something else, protecting somebody else? How many lives were lost because they were worried about her?
Well, more importantly, though, I mean, what happens when the next time a young woman is taken? Are they going to say, well, let's look into this a little harder before we start searching?
So the $63,000 did not go to her. It actually went to Crime Stoppers. I'll correct that up front. But they said it will not be refunded.
I think
Crime
it should
Stopper
be.
gets
It'd be tough to refund it though.
It would be
I
tough
imagine
to
it'd be
refund
tough.
it.
Crime
Probably.
Stoppers isn't like going to
I'm willing
Like
to bet
GoFundMe?
you.
yeah.
Most of the
those
people that
wouldn't even
donated
want
to
it back.
Crime Stoppers,
They
they
wouldn't want
wouldn't
it
care. I'm just, what I'm happy about? I'm just glad the baby's okay.
I'm glad there was no child walking
Yeah.
down.
I'm just glad
I'm
the
glad that
baby's
imaginary baby was okay.
I am.
That made me feel better.
I was convinced it was a little person, an evil little person that had.
Well,
lured
I
her
mean,
to
in their
the tree.
defense, thanks to Peter Dinklage, they ain't got to work
Oh,
because they can't work as a dwarf.
yeah.
Why?
There's a big controversy in that.
Because there's
Disney.
no writers. There's no.
No, you just say the Snow White movie.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
they
they
all
did away with 7 dwarfs.
What are they?
The 7 magical people.
They're magical people that are big people.
This is why nobody's going to Disney. I didn't even have that story queued up, but I saw it today.
So let me tell you this. Peter Dinklage, is that Drinkage? What's his name?
Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
He's a hell of an actor.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. But
He's a great actor.
He's the Game of Thrones
He climbed
guy, right?
the ladder, then kicked the sumbitch down when everybody tried to come after him because
Yeah, he shouldn't have done
he didn't
that.
want any other dwarfs to work.
Well,
Little people, whatever the hell they are.
yeah.
Disney. This is the hot summer months, right?
Yep.
Let's see if I can make it come up again here. Oh, there it is. Nobody was there. What's behind the summer slump at Disney World and Universal Orlando? There was even last week pictures of basically the park empty at the busiest time of year. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that? I know why I think it is, but I'll let you talk
I
about
got 2 reasons.
it. 2 reasons.
I
First of all, it was the magical people.
I'm going to say one, the economy.
Hold on. Did they change the name of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train then to Seven Magical People Mine Train?
I don't know. You got a good point.
I'll look
I was going to say because it's hot as hell last week.
Oh, it is hot. But the last time I went to Disney was during July.
Go woke, go broke.
That was when
Go
Josie
woke, go
licked the handlebar. The handle.
Listen.
Right?
Bud Light, Disney, Target.
Oh my
apparently
gosh, they did change it. They are changing it.
No, they're not.
New
I'm telling
Encanto
you.
roller coaster will just be a retheme of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This means that the roller coaster track will remain the same. That came out earlier this year.
And Encanto was a decent movie. I watched it. It was okay.
So is it
but-
being rethemed so that it's...
Basically, that witch roofied her anyways.
Yeah.
She basically roofied her with that apple.
Wow.
Why? Oh my God. I thought I was
You're right.
joking.
You're
I thought I was
She did.
joking. I thought I was joking. I thought I made it up.
You didn't make it up.
I know the news before it's news.
So also in the new Snow White movie, they say that
So none of that was true?
they're moving away from
All of it was.
whatever the word is, the unasked for kiss, because it's too, it's
Hold on, I'm completely confused.
You know what?
I'm completely confused.
Where the
So
prince
when
kisses her to sleep and she didn't ask for it.
She's going to wake up from her deep sleep from her depressing
So
dark
she'd rather
sleep.
be dead.
She's going to be
dead to the world
upset.
for another 100
She's going to be
guess so.
offended about that mess.
I guess so.
You know what? I got a novel idea. How about let's stop remaking movies and let's make new stuff instead of recreating this thing.
We don't have any
over-
writers.
Yeah, they're on strike.
We
You gotta go
got,
back and change
AI.
it.
But
So all of the generation of little girls
It may
that
get
wait
worse.
for their Prince Charming.
Yeah, coming.
I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, something just happened.
Yeah, you knocked over the
Game over.
sign.
The
I
game,
didn't knock over nothing.
game over.
It's game over.
Game over.
It's game over.
That's that witch.
So go ahead.
Dang, he scared me so bad. I'm not sure what I'm talking.
Yeah,
Generation
Oh no!
of
So
Girls.
all of these generation of girls that watch these movies, then the waiting on Prince Charming, they're going to wait a little longer for Princess Charming, I guess, to come give him a kiss. So is it okay for Princess Charming to give him a kiss?
I'm gonna turn it red now.
When are we going to have a female princess that acts as a prince?
Oh, and apparently in the new Barbie movie,
won't be
there's
long,
lots of
probably,
transgenders.
coming.
All right, let's talk about the Barbie movie for a minute. Let me see, make sure I
Back
hit
up.
the right one.
You get game back on?
Game back on, but it's over.
Y'all like some buffoons over there wrestling around the sign.
Barbie breaks box office records as comedy opens to a $300 million at the global box office, while Oppenheimer draws 165. As Barberheimer, as they call it, draws countless fans. Look at this big weekend.
What's
for movies.
Oppenheimer about?
About the guy that invented the nuclear bomb, right?
Yes.
Is that what it's about?
Yes.
It's a historical drama.
It's that guy from
Supposed to be
Magneto in it, isn't it? Or from X-Men that played Magneto, the newer X-Men.
I think. you're
Oh,
right.
That's a pretty good draw for a movie that
yeah.
doesn't really, most people probably don't know what it's about.
Barbie drew 300 worldwide, and I don't know. Maybe it's good, but it looks dumb.
I'm
It
hearing
looks
some
so
really sketchy stuff
dumb.
about that.
I heard it was funny, but I also heard all the typical stuff that you hear right now about the transgender stuff and just the way it pushes things.
It's like apparently Ken is the bad guy.
Originally Barbie and Ken were brother and sister. The original creator who made Barbie and Ken, they were supposed to be brother and sister.
So they're from Alabama, is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Oh, now we know where they're from. Alabama.
So all these years, the little girls dreamt that they were marrying their brother.
Yep.
I said that.
They're brother and sister.
That makes sense.
The original.
Roll Tide.
Yep.
Roll Tide.
Barbie and Ken. Well, you got to think. When was Barbie invented? Like the 50s or 60s?
Did any of you guys
Probably
watch
50s.
Barbie? Did anybody go watch it?
No. I haven't been to a movie theater since Jurassic World.
If I were to pick, I'd pick Oppenheimer over Barbie. I must.
Oh, for sure.
Although it does have the lady that played Harley Quinn, so I mean I got to give it
Margot.
We're not saying Barbie's unattractive.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, nobody's saying that.
I think I'd rather go see what's that?
I tell you what,
everyone wants to be Barbie's brother.
Y'all to go to YouTube and look up Life in the Patio.
Oh, that's what she
do. And watch all of our shenanigans, and then you can go check us out on TikTok.
Shenanigans.
Because we were live 4 times last week.
If someone says shenanigans again,
but like saying over, Farmer, what's that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls? Shenanigans.
But we were planning on being live this Monday night, but unfortunately, Ritter Cable decided to destroy my internet connection in my neighborhood. But anyway, so screw you, Ritter.
They know we got that new high power PC.
I'll probably be trying to get Ritter. I'll probably be trying to get some fiber optic from you. Okay, so we talked about that.
It may be sucking too much juice.
Our computers suck so much juice, we ain't got no internet.
Jamie, your favorite Vice President, Kamala Harris. Have you heard what she said about Florida's curriculum?
What did Kamala say?
They actually let her say something?
Well, she claims that Florida's curriculum completely. So this, she claims,
damn, can you say it?
No, I can't.
Curriculum.
When did Kamala in here to finish the sentence?
Kamala Harris told a Florida rally that students were being taught that enslaved people benefited from slavery because they learned a trade or during their enslavement.
Okay, that's.
I think that's wrong, but I don't.
But it's not wrong.
It's not true. It's not true.
No,
I think it's wrong.
No one put it in that. It was not even there. She made that crap up.
I think she made it up, saying that's what it's saying. I don't think that's what it's saying.
But that's not an incorrect statement.
No, it's probably not wrong, but it's not something that really needs to even be said. It's kind of like a
and boy, don't hold me to this because this isn't the standard.
It's probably a good thing we didn't go live.
Yeah, but some slaves that had the option to work on the weekends and were paid money to keep and could keep their money. There was I can't remember the guy the movie.
Look, I'm not even going to delve off.
No,
I have no idea.
The movie Amistad. If I think that's the right movie, he was a shipwright, and he would do it on the weekends and he'd keep money.
And there were also just as many Irish and Chinese slaves.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying slavery is good by no means, but I mean, they did, some of them did learn a trade, and when they escaped for their freedom, they were able to profit off of it.
Yeah, no,
I'd rather not work on the weekend, but
I'd rather not
if I could work for money, I'd probably work.
So I mean, in fairness to,
because if you ain't got no money, you can't do shit.
Well, I'm tell you what, you probably hadn't heard about this next story either. So we just talked about our buddies that it's doomsday, right? And everybody knows the economy's going to crap around the world. Well, you probably don't know because the media refuses to tell you about it. India, did you know that India has banned rice exports and that a 20-pound bag of rice right now soared from $16 to almost $50? Have you heard this?
No.
Exactly. I haven't either. India's rice export ban has triggered a panic buying at U.S. supermarket, causing the price of a 20-pound bag to surge from $16 to $50. Some stores. The South Asian country accounts for 40% of worldwide rice exports.
You know who has a lot more of it?
Arkansas accounts for probably more than that.
Arkansas.
Hold your rice, America.
But why
sushi finna go up?
Why are we not talking about this? Why is no one talking about the ban on rice and what it's doing? Here's a picture. I'm going to throw it up now. And I got some little. Look, this is someone in Dallas. But they're fighting over rice. Why is
Dallas?
This not world news? Yes, this is not in a third world country. This is right here in the United States.
I ain't fighting over rice.
I mean,
he ain't even got no shoes on.
But there's a video of it right there. I mean, dude's climbing up. It looks like a Costco or a Sam's, and they're like, that's how we used to do for toilet paper back in the COVID day.
A lot of this stuff stems from anytime there's a rush on something, people just freak out.
Y'all think that's propaganda?
I don't think so.
Look at this asshole buying all the rice.
Have y'all seen anybody running around buying rice? I haven't.
Look, if I bought 20 pounds of rice, I would have 19 pounds of it in 2 decades.
I mean, next thing's gonna be like a rush on Tide Pods.
Given that there's a ban on rice from exports from India, and I think you'll start seeing in the news. Well, you heard it here first. Go buy some rice. We can probably get it from our
I bought some yesterday.
backyard if we need to.
You know,
back Uncle Ben's, but he wasn't on it.
Back when there was a rush on toilet paper,
actually,
I wasn't concerned. I was
don't freak out and go buy 10 things of rice because then there'll be no rice if we all go buy 10 things of rice.
Rice and
run, go get rice.
When we never buy rice.
Yeah, somebody in the media said it. So
that's how shortages happen.
I'm going right now. I'm going to buy all the rice.
You normally buy one thing of toilet paper and then you go buy 20. Of course, there's going to be a damn shortage.
Did you notice? Did you notice though the ethnicity of the people buying the rice?
I assume they're going to be Asian or Hispanic.
In those pictures, those were in America, or they were American probably, but they were
American.
I assume it'd be Asian or Hispanic. I mean, they eat a lot of rice.
They don't like Arkansas rice. Bye birdie. Elon Musk has officially rebrands Twitter as X by blasting new logo onto the side of firm's San Francisco headquarters as the world's richest man promises platform will become banking and messaging app. So look, he said, let's get rid of Twitter altogether. And look, he does stuff like this on a whim. He literally tweeted it out. I guess you don't call it tweeting it out no more.
Hey, you can do that when you're filthy rich.
What's it called now?
X.
He was
Go to
tweaking
X.com.
it. He was tweaking it out.
He said X.com would now be the home of Twitter.
I need to delete that.
It does. It redirects you to Twitter. Here, I'll bring it up. Here it is. It says sign in to Twitter with the X up there.
Wow.
What does the X do?
Twitter still works.
So the little bird flew away.
The app it will, apparently. He's rebranded. But it's X.com. Boy, I wish I'd bought that site at some point.
He needs to call it the X Files.
There it is. X.com.
He just named it something else.
That is actually the X Files.
But I wonder if he's going X because XRP is going to be the way he's handling payment options. You know, he was one of the original founders of PayPal. So he had a little bit of a history there. And then if you tie that into, people had often speculated that he was going to tie it into his Tesla vehicles. So now he's also going into space with SpaceX. So we'll be able to use X.com to sell XRP to the moon in a Tesla vehicle or normal train.
Maybe
You can watch dirty movies in a Tesla.
I feel the same thing.
No, that would be triple X.
Triple X.
But if you get 3 Teslas together,
Maybe he changed the name to Tesla to X.
Yeah, you get around with your Tesla.
He is trying to
friends.
sell all
I ain't
his
got
vehicles.
none.
He probably going to buy up all
took my joke.
all the X Terrors too.
Are there still X?
Marty don't
Yes,
say
there's
that.
X
But when he
Terrors
does, it's just
everywhere.
my jokes.
They're not new though, are they? Do they
No, they're not new, but he's going to buy them up and convert
First
them.
time ever.
So, what do you think? What do you think about that? I mean, you know, this isn't a small deal. I'm not a big Twitter guy. I don't even. It's so busy. It's hard for me to follow Twitter.
I can't figure it out.
And I know how to use it, but what do you think about this? What does this mean? Twitter's a big part of American culture or the worldwide culture.
Twitter, you get more just what you follow. You don't get a whole lot of other crap.
Look, I'll say this, and he obviously he is a little smarter than me, just a smidge, but just a smidge. But I mean, you would think the brand Twitter is worth so much.
It should be.
I wish I was worth so much money where I just do whatever I want to do.
You are. You do whatever you want to do.
I'm not. But I would call it like the Y or something like that.
The Wire.
The Y. I don't know.
The why?
Yeah, not the X. Everybody does
You'd
the
make
X.
a restaurant called Itsdoomdaypodcast.
True.
Arkansas psychiatrist Dr. Brian Hyatt, check this crap out, pretends to visit patients. Let's go to the screen here. Pretends to visit patients he had locked in hospital units. Says 26 victims claim he had them shut away for days or weeks as he milked Medicaid for $800,000. This isn't here in Arkansas. He's locked people up and just didn't go visit them so that Medicaid would continue to pay his bills.
Well, I think this guy needs to be taken out back and possibly disappeared.
He made 26 folks disappear apparently, but still seem like they were there.
Yeah, I got to watch what I say, but he needs to be on the Clinton list.
Man, I'll tell you what, something else in it.
Yeah.
Ukraine carried out a drone attack on Moscow. Did you guys hear about this? They sent a drone and
another one
and hit a top floor at a hotel or something like that.
Would it fly through the window?
Blew it up.
Whole top floor.
Whole top floor.
I would assume if you hit a building from a drone, you'd probably hit the top floor most times.
Well, not necessarily. I mean,
I'd say most times.
why would you say most times?
Yeah, why would you say?
Because it's
I'm
coming
gonna
from
set
up
it on the
top.
roof.
They come from up top.
What?
They fly
From
around.
the side? I mean,
It's true, but it's a lot easier here from the top.
Really?
Yeah, because you're up in the air with a drone.
You think you want to hit it from the bottom and blow the whole thing up?
Because I take it to the top.
You're gonna tear something up.
Oh well, drones. Drones will be drones.
Damn drones.
I mean, who knows anymore? I don't know if this is a SIPS operate. I mean, who knows?
Nobody knows anymore.
No, because I don't trust Ukraine or Russia.
I don't
So-
trust nobody.
So January 6th rioters have been in prison now for almost 3 years, 2.5 years.
Some
They've
of
let quite a few
them
out.
with are just sitting in jail with no lawyers. Nothing.
There were new ones that were recently arrested.
Jeez.
And But New York City, who is overwhelmed.
New York City.
They're overwhelmed
New
with
York
migrants
City.
that have been bused
Pick up
to
the
the
pace.
city. The mayor's up in arms about it. But they happen to agree to pay 1,300 Black Lives Matter protesters $13 million.
For what?
In a settlement, demonstrators who were arrested or assaulted by police during the 2020 riots over the death of George Floyd will each receive $9,950.
What? Because they're
whatever. They do what they want. That's
If
their money.
they were assaulted, if they were arrested for assaulting an officer, arson, trespassing, weapon possession, or property destruction, they will not be eligible for compensation.
Okay,
So if go ahead, Gary. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just going to ask. So if they didn't do a violent crime, then they won't be compensated for it. Is what it says.
Yeah, I mean, I would think though, if they committed a crime, they need to be arrested. And
I mean, did it say what the ones be compensated? What did they do to get arrested?
They didn't even get arrested.
Or then why do they get money?
Because
Because they hurt their feelers.
no, if they got arrested, they're not eligible.
Okay.
so they
they
get arrested.
were-
Period.
So
Yeah.
going in hindsight, we should have arrested everybody.
So the plaintiffs in the class action lawsuit were represented by the National Lawyers Guild, who claimed the law enforcement violated the protesters' First Amendment right by using a tactic called kettling, which is when a group is surrounded and placed under a mass arrest.
Oh, so if they were just standing there with a group of people that were acting crazy and they got arrested, then they're getting compensated.
Under these terms, no one will have to admit wrongdoing. So they're just paying people. This is like, hey, you guys rioted, we'll pay you. They rioted, looted, we'll pay you.
What about the guy that went there not to riot but to protest, was just standing in there and just happened to get corralled and arrested? I can agree with he was improperly detained.
Well, I don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
Fox News will match employee donations to Satanic Temple, the Trevor Project, Planned Parenthood, and the SPLC.
What?
Apparently, whistleblowers from Fox News have revealed that the company uses an app called Fox Giving to match employee donations to approved organizations, which include the Satanic Temple, the Trevor Project, Planned Parenthood, and the far left extremist Southern Poverty Law Center. This is from our friends over at Timcast. I stole this story
Hey,
from.
that's
Yes, I heard this on Timcast.
That's kind of crazy, man.
So
And they took the story. The whistleblower took the story to The Blaze, which reports that Fox will subsidize some of the very activist groups that despise and seek to ruin the network's other reviews. This is absurd.
So technically, Fox News is not the right. What you're saying?
I would like to see the rest of the list. I wonder if there's anything conservative on it.
Well, I'm sure there is.
Sure. Let's see if by any chance.
But I mean, they kind of went like pretty far out there with a couple.
We can
of
probably
those.
get the app. There's an app called Fox Giving.
Me and Wes had a discussion just the other day.
You and John?
Me and John.
John Fortenberry.
Are there any real conservatives left anyway?
Tucker Carlson. Everybody on the Blaze. Everybody on the one that your guy Michael Knowles is
Michael
on.
Knowles. Yeah, that's on Daily Wire.
So we
Daily
listened to
Wire.
Michael Knowles today. I mean, I would consider
Everybody from the
evangelical
Louder with
or
Crowder.
conservatives. Oh, that's I don't think he's conservative.
Louder with Crowder.
He claims he is. I don't think he is.
Who is?
Crowder.
I don't listen to Crowder.
Yeah. I mean, because I think a lot of the politicians, a lot of people now are more libertarian than they are conservative.
Possibly.
Well, but
I'm gonna say
I
moderate.
don't know that.
There's a difference,
libertarian views typically lean more conservative.
Not necessarily. They're the
They
opposite.
believe in
Of,
freedom.
they're opposite of authoritarian.
Yeah,
and in some
okay.
and to some
That's an interesting
extent,
point. So
in some extent, some
historically-
conservatives can be authoritarian.
Historically,
Historically.
people have looked at conservatives as more authoritarian. But I would argue
It's
that
not the
in
case
the
then,
last 2-3 decades, it's the opposite.
See,
The Democrats. have become
Here's
more
to me. There's four sides to this thing. You got a conservative libertarian, or conservative progressive, authoritarian libertarian, and you can fall. Liberals can be heavily authoritarian.
It's crazy to me that now the progressives are the ones always are wanting to continue the war. You know, it's not the
Same discussion me and Wes had. They're the war hawks
flipped.
now.
They're the war hawks.
It's because though they're funded by the military complex, and
I mean,
that's who
to be a Republican now is to be anti-establishment.
Yeah. And 20 years ago,
Isn't that crazy.
It was the
20
opposite.
years,
Isn't that
yeah,
crazy?
20 years ago, it was the opposite. The people that are like, screw the establishment.
From the 70s to the 2000s.
I mean, I've always been, give me freedom. Just let me do what I want to
Give
do.
me freedom.
But I don't want the government taking my money and doing whatever they want with it.
Okay, so have you ever heard the term sandwich generation?
I like sandwiches.
I have not,
No.
but do tell.
That's
Gen
what we're going to be
Xers.
since we can't get no right.
Now, well, that's exactly right. Gen Xers are burnt out and stressed about money to the point that they're not going out to eat. They're eating sandwiches, and they're being known as the sandwich generation.
So they have good financial sense.
The majority of Gen X is feeling the weight of it all. 60% of Gen Xers age 43 to 58 say money has a negative impact on their mental health more than any other generation. I'll tell you this, Gen Z doesn't give a shit about money. They think somebody's going to take care of them. Mm-hmm. They don't.
That's all they've been shown, though, right? That's all they've seen.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the boomers think they've saved enough to last them for a while, and they're like, I'm not giving you Zers nothing. Your grandkids are going to have to work for you.
So I don't know if I don't remember if we talked about it or not. That video y'all somebody sent the other day about the girl crying about
time
something.
Time blindness.
Time blindness.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
I
missed that. I missed that whole thing. What is time blindness?
So where you don't pay attention.
She basically says she got fired because she was late, but she has time blindness, so she can't always be there on time.
Yeah. It's called not paying attention to your watch.
It's the dumbest. It's called irresponsibility.
Yeah,
It's
get
the
your ass up
dumbest thing
earlier.
I've ever heard of.
And go to work.
So I heard our girl Jamie Y discuss this, and her reference was if you're, I can't remember the word she uses, but basically like if you're ADD and stuff like that, you can more accept or more likely to have time blindness.
All right. Here's the
Bro,
thing.
time blindness don't exist.
Look, I'm ADD, and I'm like,
No, it means you don't give a shit. There's no such thing as
exactly
time
what it
blindness.
means.
I mean,
It's just not
everybody
important.
knows.
It's not important to you. Look, we have a way in life to find out things that are important to us to make sure they get taken care of.
Exactly.
And whether you got your cell phone. You know, remember when they said when you leave your kids, put your cell phone back with your kids. Make sure you get them
Yeah,
out.
we
we in the
talked about that
conversation
today.
today.
Yeah.
Put something important back
put
there.
something important to you so that you remember to get your kid out of the car.
I mean,
I put my box of beer back there. That way I don't forget
And
it.
your priorities are crooked.
if the establishment, meaning the people these folks work for, would make sure it's important to them. So if she got fired over, that told them that, hey, time was not important to us. So if you have time blindness, you better figure out how to start seeing time, baby girl. Because you're going to need to see time where you
I
come
grew
to
up
work.
where if you're 10 minutes early, you're like,
All it is an excuse for mediocrity. That's all it is.
It's an excuse.
And even that girl knows it.
All it is an excuse. There's certain things that people are good at, and there's certain things that are bad at.
well, now you go to social media, you see people say being on time is white supremacy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always an excuse.
It's a form of white supremacy.
Hey, let me give you a few key insights here to Gen X.
Just a few
First one.
kinks.
Gen X is a textbook sandwich generation. Expenses and competing financial needs pile on for Gen X, while they're also in their key wealth building years. That's probably because all these boomerang kids coming back to live off of them. That's probably what this is about. Gen X is slightly behind on retirement despite being closer to it. Almost half of working Gen Xers say they feel significantly behind where they should be with their retirement and savings. Inflation's not helping that any. Gen Xers aren't feeling good about their emergency savings. More than half of Gen Xers are uncomfortable with their level of savings, and 22% don't have any emergency savings at all. Thank you, Uncle Joe.
So in this room right here, we have
Brandon.
this room right here. We have 2 Gen Xers, 2 millennials, and then what did we say? I was a zennial.
I don't even know what I am.
You're a millennial, Donnie.
Yeah.
Me and you are a millennial.
Technically, all 3 of us are millennials, but they call me a zennial.
Are you sure you're a millennial?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
It's 80. It's 82 or 81.
Oh,
81 and forward is millennials.
Yeah.
But the older
Yeah, they call me zennial.
the
because-
older millennials, they still don't.
Yeah.
Still don't.
Gen Y.
Yeah.
Millennials are also known as Gen Y, and that.
But see, there's a large gap between us and the ones eating Tide Pods.
There is. There is.
I mean,
Well, it's the people. The difference in millennials really is the internet. The internet came in like there's a big gap. Like the internet.
Well, we
came
know
in
what
in
it's
95.
like not to have the internet.
Yeah, the beginning of
Yeah.
the millennials
I had
knew what it's
internet
like
in
to
93.
Yeah,
Dude,
we
so-
know what it's like not
look,
to have debit cards.
exactly.
And a
That's the
bag phone.
difference.
so they also say too though that this is crazy to say younger Gen Xers and older millennials are better at tech stuff than
Really?
Z and stuff, because we grew up in the era when you had to learn how to use a computer.
And you also had to learn to build forts before computers.
Yeah, because when I learned to build a computer, like had computer.
You had to use like DOS and crap.
Well, today you just put in, it just works.
Yeah.
Back then it didn't work. You had to figure out how to make it work.
Could you imagine taking a disc and telling a kid to record some music on that disc? That was not an easy task.
Burn me a CD.
Yeah, burn me a CD. That was a hard task.
Oh, and you had to be real patient. It might take 3 hours, 4 hours to download a song or two.
You had to show them how to use a LimeWire. They don't know
it'll be ready in the morning.
So, and that was the point. And
they don't know how to steal music.
No,
I got something for you guys. I'm gonna lighten it up.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They don't know how to be a pirate.
You guys ever seen pink flamingos at an RV park?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I assume it's like something like an upside down pineapple.
A pink flamingo at an RV park.
I don't really know.
That's my guess.
I just thought it was like cool. It's retro.
It may be used for a secret symbol for sex.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me.
Wasn't there? It's also
I'm not
pineapples
surprised you know that.
and yellow lights. Like
Well, I just took a guess. I didn't know it.
So it is the pineapple, same as the pineapple.
Really?
I'm not going to tell them what it is. I'm going to let them go figure it out.
No, y'all go
You
figure it out.
search it. But pink flamingo, if you're driving and see a KOA, there's one right over here, and there's some pink flamingos out front, just stop, knock on the door. They'll be awful.
So look, if you look it up and you find out what it is, go find us on YouTube and follow us.
What if you got gnomes?
We'll throw everybody.
That means something totally different.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I want to know what that means.
Little people.
Gary.
Upside down gnomes means something totally different.
Upside down. No.
Upside down. No. All right, I got. This is gonna be the last story. I don't know if sound will work, but I don't think you need sound. Check this out.
Oh yeah, this video.
Oh, it's not showing the kid.
Oh my
This
gosh.
woman drug her child by the hair of the head across this field. I'm not sure what the kid was doing.
That kid looks lip. What's wrong?
Your mama got her by the hair.
The video I seen earlier didn't have the kid blocked out, but she literally got this kid by the hair of the head, dragging her across the field.
What'd you do?
Let's see here. Accused of dragging the child by her hair, pulling her by the hair, and repeatedly yanking the child's hair. Doesn't really say why.
Was it her child?
It was her child.
Still, it's not good, but I just want to know.
Yeah, some children need to be drugged like that, but most of them don't.
Is that child abuse?
That's why Jamie
Yeah,
keeps
I'm gonna
his
say
head
yes. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
yes.
It is. It's got to be.
It's got to be child abuse now, but back in my day, that wasn't child abuse.
That's extreme
No,
force.
like to physically hurt your child. We're not talking about popping them on the ass.
That's extreme force.
It is
Yeah,
extreme.
it is.
It's extreme, but I'm just saying, back in the day when we were
You think
younger,
that's the first time she ever did that?
No.
Oh, that's the first time she got caught.
and I guarantee you, she's done worse than that.
No, she's done worse because she doesn't care about that. She did it in public.
She don't care. She don't care.
I tell you what, man.
Oh, I got something cool to show
I ain't
you
even
guys.
going to tell y'all because he'll probably have to edit that mess.
Yeah, don't. Because I ain't editing.
You don't
mine.
want to edit
nothing.
We ain't editing nothing. But I do got another cool video to show you guys. We're all dog people.
I thought it was gonna be that girl was dragging her mama by the hair.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool, but hell, I got to do
Now it's a dog dragging that woman.
Hey, when I said that a while ago, I meant older kids need to be, not
No,
little children.
Marty's abusing kids. We
No.
know.
we all
You already
know.
heard
know how
first.
Marty-
We all know. No,
No.
Marty doesn't
play-
speak unless it's
I'm
abusing
going to play
kids
this
or stealing my
video
jokes.
and check it out. So this lady here, I'm going to give a little commentation. It's hard to see, kind of. But this lady is having a seizure. And this dog is trained. Check out this dog. This dog jumps up in this chair, gets her medication out of her purse, takes it to her, and then goes to the refrigerator and gets her water.
Yep. She's an awesome dog.
My dog would have got my wallet, humped my leg, and ran out.
Pissed on your foot.
all kind of stuff.
Got in the fridge, ate my supper.
Look, as much bad. Is that not cool?
Made himself
that's
a
not-
cup
that's
of
real
water.
cool.
That dog is smarter than 50% of Americans.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know what my kid would be like. Well, you what?
What you want,
What do
Daddy?
you need?
Dude,
Hold
I'll
on, wait
sit
till
there
this
with my-
game is over. I'll be like,
What color, Daddy?
I'd have
hold on.
like
Can it wait till this game's over? Can
That's
I get
pretty.
this game
That
over?
is pretty impressive.
Yes,
from a
very
dog.
impressive.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm trying to get the bonus level, Daddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the moment slow. What else you got?
My
guys?
dog
Anything
would've
else
bit my
y'all want
leg.
to talk about tonight?
Not really. It's been a long Monday.
Yeah, I think I've hit all the high points. I do have one more story. It'll keep till Wednesday, though. I'm going to play us out here.
Play us out.
Hopefully it worked like it's supposed to. Whoever comes up, you got to give part word. There we go, D-Dog.
Oh, it's me. Well, you guys have a better Monday than we had.
I hope they did. It'll be Tuesday.
I hope so.
Oh, hey, go watch us or listen to us. Go listen or watch It's Doomsday.
Happy Taco Tuesday, player.
Hey, go watch us, Triple Tap, and support your local podcast.
There you go.
Yeah, and if y'all want to donate money, please feel free to. And those of you that are on TikTok would like for us to send those stickers, we are sending them out this week. You'll have them hopefully by the end of the week. Go like us, love us, tell everybody about us.
Don't leave us.
The post show on TikTok last night. Listen to it.
We're going to be Crime Stoppers. We ain't giving the money back either if y'all donate it.